Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And we're going to talk about the Moon Astrology because the Moon Astrology regulates how you feel. And how you feel is your experience, right? It's how you experience life. So, I don't know if you noticed. Oh, by the way, happy birthday. I don't know if you noticed that you're having a big month. You're having a big week. We're starting out Monday with a solar eclipse happening in your sign, Sagittarius. It's happening at 23 degrees of Sagittarius. The galactic center is at 26 to 27 degrees, and the sun and Mercury will be conjunct at that point on Saturday. I mean, it's a big week full of lots of stuff going on for you. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I do want to ask you, invite you to come and do Monday Night Live with me every Monday from 7:30 till 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. Okay. So the reason I was like, what? It's because you got the Four of Swords. I mean, big week, and what are you doing? Sleeping? But I think that you needed the rest. I think you got a lot going on. I think it's just resting. So I pulled some clarifiers on that, and we have the Sun, the Three of Pentacles. This is building something with somebody else. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Guess we know what you're building. And the Ace of Swords, which, if you notice, looks a lot like one of the ones she's got there. She's hanging on to one. And I kind of feel like, you know, there's been some kind of a heartbreak, and you set down the other three swords, and you're hanging on to this one, this discernment, this new idea, this new way of doing things, this new way of being. And when that sun hits that galactic center, you're going to shoot out of here like a rocket, start building something toward from the 3 to the 10 of Pentacles, which actually looks really good. As it should be at your birthday week, for goodness sakes. Okay, so, wow, what do we got going on? So the sunflower has a lot of butterflies in it. And butterflies are about transforming things in your 3D kind of world. To me, when I look at it, and it has, and this ace also has a bunch of butterflies. So that's like physical transformation of things. We've got Spirit flying in, bringing a message with this Three of Pentacles. And we just have so much contentment. There's this beautiful castle in the background. We got a wolf and a deer. I mean, Ten of Pentacles usually depicts like a family situation. She's by herself, but I think she's got her family with her nature. I think she's just really at home and comfortable with herself. And in the background, there's a castle that's big enough to house a community, right? So I think that these butterflies, there's a big change. So I think you're going to wake up from your little nap there, pick up your sword of truth and discernment, start making what you want. Start making what you want. So that eclipse happens on Monday at 11:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. It's got a lot going on with it, right? So we just had the eclipse 2 weeks ago in Gemini, which would have been your 7th house of partnerships, especially if you're a Sagittarius rising. But it was about a big clearing, a big letting go of, no matter where in your life you were feeling it, there was this need to let go of stuff, right? To release. And this eclipse, even though it's a new moon, it has that energy of you need to release also. But it's like the second layer. It's like going a little deeper and getting rid of just enough more so you can have a nice, beautiful, safe place to plant that seed of intention near the galactic center, so that it has all the support that it needs to really develop into something magnificent. So, wow, these cards keep showing up. It's kind of what's going on. So, oh, look at the sunflowers on that, right? So the sunflower says, and I can't read it because of the glare, it says purification, and that storm that's clearing and the clouds are all churned up there, that says action. So it's time to wake up, take your sword of truth, and go out there and start manifesting. Go out there and start building what you want. This feels like this is that purification. Like you need to take some time, do some meditation, do some clearing, release and let go of stuff. But then you need to get up and get moving. Don't sleep too long. Don't sleep too long. Okay. All right. Let's get just a little bit more on that moon. You know, Mercury is going to trine on the same day as that eclipse. Mercury is going to trine Mars over in Aries. And Aries would be your 5th house of fun and romance and creativity. And so there needs to be a real conversation about what it is that you're going to do. What's the next step? Okay, so first off, you have hold your vision. And you have be bold and make the first move. If you're laying here, stop. Wake up. Take that sword. Discern what you need to do. And take some freaking action. Be bold and make the first move. What I like about it is it says cardinal moon. So the next new moon is in Capricorn, and that is a cardinal moon. So start if you feel like now I don't know exactly, take some action, start moving forward. Action step would be sealing in your heart what your goal, what your desire, what your dream is. Okay, I think you need to take some actual action steps. And then when you get to the next new moon, because we have this 3 of Pentacles into the 10 of Pentacles, that's very much that earth energy of the new moon in Capricorn. So hold your vision, start working toward it. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up and take a look. Take a look at what it is you want. Like, peep through there and decide what it is you want. Accept the help and the guidance of the divine. It could come through meditation where you get ideas. It could come in a very practical way from people offering to help you, or maybe you need to accept the situation for what it is. Get up, dust yourself off, start moving forward. On Tuesday, well, actually, it'll be Monday night at 10:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The moon is going to move into Capricorn. So that also has that energy, okay, of the Pentacles. So get up, okay? It's not a new moon, but it's got a lot of energy on it. It's going to whiz right by a square energy with Chiron in Aries. It's not moving. It's stationed direct and getting ready to move. So it's really not doing anything. It's like it's going to notice it, but keep moving, right? It's going to be like, okay, I see you, pain, but now I'm getting up and I'm moving on, right? Going. And then Venus is still in Scorpio for another day or two. I don't know. I knew I wrote it down there someplace. I think by Thursday for sure she's in Sagittarius. So she is there having this really lovely conversation with Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, about what it is you want to transform. And so we have all these butterflies here for transformation. And it needs to be something that you really have a big heartfelt desire for. Something really big and important that you know what it is that you want to do. Hold that vision and get up and start taking some action, even if the action is that you look in the mirror and you go, hey, you there, Sagittarius. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, Sagittarius. It's time for us to take some action, get some stuff done. It says action. It literally, that's what it says. You have 3 cards Let's say action. I've only pulled from 3 decks. And 3 of them say action. Well, 4 decks, but Ace of Swords says action too. So, yeah. Wow. Okay, so it's the pronghorn. It says action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen sense will lead you to success. That is an Ace of Swords. Your quick wit and keen sense. I feel like you know exactly what you're doing. And Sagittarius, you just know stuff. Like, you have such great intuition and you just know things. And you also bring forward so much, I want to say remembrance, but I don't know that if you know that you're remembering stuff. But so much wisdom from past lifetimes. You bring them all with you here. So you know stuff that other people are like, how did you know that? I don't know, I just knew. Because you do. You just know. You know what your next step is. You know what you need to be doing. You need to be doing it. You need to be taking that action. This eclipse is like a big kick in the pants. Like, get moving. Get out of bed. Start moving. Sleepy time 2020 is over, and it's time to start moving on. 2021. Okay, if you're doing the numerology, and I often do, 2021 is a 5, and a 5 is action. It is change. It is gotta go. It's go time. It's go time. In case you didn't know, it's go time. Wednesday afternoons are a really great time for being really productive because that moon is going to conjunct Pluto, and then it's going to conjunct Jupiter, and it's going to conjunct it does not. I thought it did. It doesn't conjunct. I guess just about the time it's going to come into conjunction with Saturn. Saturn says, "Oh wait, I'm in Aquarius now." Moon says, "No problem. I'll catch you later," and does. Okay, so Saturn, the moon moves into Saturn at 12:04 a.m. and the moon catches up with and gets into Aquarius at 1:27 a.m. and then, ends up catching up with Saturn really quick. So you can run, but you can't hide. So when the moon is in this phase, it's about the growth. It's about what are you doing? And don't forget to love yourself. Like, okay, so you've been nurturing yourself and you've been going through something and everything, but it's time to wake up and go. And don't be mad at yourself. You haven't missed the opportunities yet, but the opportunities are now. What is this? You guys are going to laugh. Hold on. Literally, that is funny. Why is that saying that? Oh my gosh, I just don't even understand. Be bold and make the first move. Action. Action. Sanctuary. Which looks a lot like the Four of Swords. And when I wanted to clarify on it, we got hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up at the light. Take time from the world. Spend time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. It could be that the actions is time to let go of the sadness. This is right here where the self-love is happening. Okay. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when you have all that energy from the eclipse and from Capricorn that likes to get things done. But I think when the moon moves into Aquarius, there's that energy of needing to think things through a little bit more and take some time to connect with your higher self, do a purification ritual, go to bed a little early. I feel like you're not fully charged battery. So you know how it is when you're like your phone dies? Raise your hand if that's ever happened to you. And you really need to make that call. And so you plug it in and then you make that call, but it drains the battery right back out and you got to plug it back in and let it charge up again. I feel like that's going on. So there's something during that really productive time on Wednesday. Even if that something is writing down a game plan, even if it's making one phone call, even if it's, having that meeting with that one person or whatever it is to get to where you're going, do that one thing. Do that one thing. That's taking action. And then take it easy on like Friday night. You don't need to run out with all your friends because this would be Friday night energy right here, this self-love. So, work hard at work during the week and then Friday night, go ahead and like shut down, watch a little Hallmark. No shame in that game. Just kind of take the time over the weekend to really nourish yourself and chill out a little bit. But that doesn't mean you get to sit on the sidelines of your life. That means you're taking a break. Okay? It's not the same thing. Okay? But it's sort of like if you've been ill and you get up and you're like, you have to go to work that first day back. You're like, I got to go to work. I got to go to work. And you get home and you're really tired. You don't stay up late watching TV and, you go to bed early because your body still needs to rest and recuperate. So for some of you, it might actually be coming off of an illness, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's just coming off of some kind of an emotional energy drain. Moon's going to move into Pisces at 7:39 a.m. on Saturday, and then like half an hour later, Jupiter escapes out of Capricorn and gets into Aquarius also. And then, we have the conjunction going on at the galactic center of the Sun and Mercury, and the Moon is now in Pisces, and so. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's right before the Moon gets into Pisces. So that happens actually earlier in the morning because the Moon is still in Aquarius. And so that is a nice energy because when the Moon hits that sextile with that conjunction. I just wrote them in different order. That was confusing. All right, I'm looking at what you have here, and you have gliding through the currents. This is being in flow with spirit to find the way forward, to find the next steps, to figure out what your path is. It says take a different approach, and you will glide through a situation with grace and ease, going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow that will help you with your dreams take flight. So this weekend coming up, they really want you to pull because we have keeping it in check. Right? And so pay attention to what's going on around you, and you might be moving too quickly or missing something important. So taking an action, being bold to take it the next step, yeah. But I feel like it needs to be a baby step. But you got to get up and do something. You got to get up off the couch. I had this event that happened in my life. That was so heartbreaking. And I literally laid in bed for 3 weeks crying. And then I was like, I got to get back into life. So I got up one day and I took a shower. Then I got up the next day, I took a shower and changed my bed. 3 weeks in that bed was nasty. Then I got up the next day and I went for a short walk. Took a shower again, made my bed. Then the next day I took a little bit longer walk and went downtown and did a little window shopping. Then I went downtown again the next day and I bought a new outfit so I could go look for a job. And then I went and I saw we're hiring, blah, blah, blah. And I got that job, but I also made an appointment with a headhunter. And so pretty soon I had 2 jobs because I'm Capricorn. That's what I do. But it was incremental. It was step by step. Every day I just did a little bit more. I just pushed myself to just do a little bit more. I kind of feel like that's where you're at, about something, but I can't really figure out what it is from these cards. I would love to say that I hope this was helpful, but I'm wondering if it was. Just don't even know. I do know that whatever your dream is, whatever this goal is, whatever this vision is, you need to write it down and look at it. And then you need to figure out a plan, because Saturn has been begging you to make a plan, okay? And Capricorn, the sun is about to move into Capricorn. That's your second house of what you value. And so you're going to need a plan. You're going to need a plan. So start considering really hard what it is that your next steps are going to be, and then start making, I was going to say strides, but that feels too big. Start taking some baby steps. Have grace for yourself, and as you go slowly through it, but you've got to be moving forward. You've got to be moving forward. And stay connected to spirit. I feel like that meditation time, that downtime, that inner knowing that you have, that gift, use it to help you discern your next moves. I think the reason this 10 of Pentacles is all on our own is because there is a need for you to be listening to your higher self to know which way to go. And it's not about the community telling you what to do. But you are protected. There's the wolf there, and there's the deer. And the deer is always helpful, patient guidance. All right, 2 cards. You have green tourmaline. Abundance and prosperity are in infinite supply. I am grateful for the blessings in my life. I'm going to say that again. Write it down and use it, because I have a feeling that there's a reason they showed me having to get up and get moving again to go get a job, right? So abundance and prosperity are in infinite supply. I am grateful for the blessings in my life. Believe in unlimited wealth and success for all. Act philanthropically. Realize the infinite supply available. Magnetize ethical, heart-centered business associates. Okay. Don't let yourself sink into jealousy because other people are getting advancements that you're not getting or whatever, right? There is plenty for everyone. It is a matter of attracting and not chasing it. It is a matter of believing that you can create this. If this is about a career thing, then be bold and make the first move. If you don't have a job interview, you can't get a job. I know that for a fact. And then we have Lapis Lazuli. I receive messages all the time and follow my entire internal guidance system. Yeah. So this creating, striking this improving and deepening your relationship with spirit and allowing yourself to be in flow. Allowing yourself to be in flow, right? Being in flow. Gliding through the currents. Allowing spirit to guide you. Activate intuition, be a clear channel, access the Akashic records, stay grounded, feel protected and safe. That's that wolf. Promote clarity in dream time. Oh! Where is she? I lost her. Snoozy lady here. Holding that sword. Promote clarity in dream time before you go to sleep at night. Ask for information and guidance to come through. So that would be part of holding that vision that you get from this long enough to wake up to write it down. Follow your internal guidance. I receive messages all the time and follow my internal guidance system. I receive messages all the time and follow my internal guidance system. It is time to take action, but it looks like that action is connecting with spirit and allowing spirit to give you the next steps, the next guidance, the next piece of information. So maybe you don't have to get off the couch. Maybe you just need to write down what you dreamed about. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this was helpful. Sure, I'll hear from some of you. Why don't you stop on by tonight at 7:30 when we do Moon Day Night Live, and you can ask specific questions because I draw cards. For people, I'll run through first and pull cards for everybody, every sign, but then there's usually like half hour, so come on by, and if you have a specific question, let's get you some more specific guidance than what's going on in here, okay? All right, you guys take care, and we'll chat soon.